Hello everybody and welcome back to another video on the channel of Mr. Footballoons, and today we are doing predictions of the Barclays Premier League Week 11. And the next fixture, there are actually 8 fixtures on this day on 2nd of November. Starting off with Bournemouth versus Man United, 1-1. Bournemouth's last game, they only drew 0-0 away from Watford. Man United won 3-1 away against Norwich. Man United finally, they were like in 15th and they bounced all the way to like 7th or 8th, around that. Just by winning one game. So the table could go anywhere. And I just feel like it's going to be a draw. Bournemouth are a very good side. They've been doing well. Their form's been good. They're quite high up the table. I would say they might finish in top 10 this season. Man United, I feel like will finish in top 10 now, but I feel like it's going to be one of those games. Man United might even lose it. It can go either way between any of those clubs in the next game. Okay, moving on, West Ham versus Newcastle United. Now, I'm not too sure. Newcastle are away. Last time Newcastle played West Ham was in a pre-season, and West Ham's last game was against Sheffield United, which they drew 1-1. Sheffield United has shocked me. I don't know if it shocked anybody else, but they're doing quite well this season, and getting a draw away against West Ham is quite good. And Newcastle got a draw with 10 men home against Wolves. They did very well in the first half. They got a few shots in the second half, and they were starting to do well in the second half until they got a red card at the 82nd minute. Very bad tackle by Sean Longstaff. So yeah, 1-1. Moving on to Aston Villa versus Liverpool. 3-1 to Liverpool. Liverpool's last game, they only just won 2-1 against Spurs, and Spurs haven't been on form. And Aston Villa's last game, they lost 3-0 away against Man City, and Man City had 10 men. I am saying 3-1, just because I feel like Liverpool will concede. Because they did concede against Spurs, and Spurs recently haven't been on the greatest of form. I thought like Liverpool will score loads like Man City did. Moving on, Arsenal versus Wolves. This is going to be a weird score. I'm going to say 3-2 to Arsenal. Arsenal don't have one of the greatest defences, I don't think. Well, it seems to be. They don't have the greatest. But they have a decent attack of Eric Aubameyang, Lacazette and Pepe. Ozil used to be good. And when they had Sanchez, he used to be good. But Sanchez went to Man United and now is kind of bad. And Mesut Ozil is not getting any game time, and I don't think he's the greatest either. But Wolves, they got a 1-1 draw. I just feel like it's going to be a high-scoring one again. I feel like Arsenal this time will win 3-2 instead of 2-2, which was their last game against Crystal Palace. Moving on, Sheffield United versus Burnley. I'm going 1-0 Sheffield United. Maybe if Burnley was on home, I might have gone 1-0 Burnley. But Sheffield United, as we said earlier on the video, they drew 1-0 against West Ham. And Burnley, they lost 4-2 against Chelsea. They did get 2 goals against Chelsea, that's pretty good. But I just feel like Sheffield United will do well this game. Moving on, Brighton versus Norwich, 2-2. I know it's a weird result, but I feel like it's going to be high scoring. I feel like Pukki will start improving, even though he's only scored in the first few games. I feel like he'll start scoring against Brighton, and they'll start, moving up the table a bit. I think there's going to be a very hard season for Norwich, like I did predict in my first ever video what I thought of the league table going to be. Brighton, I feel like they might do well this season. Probably maybe 11th or 10th finish, I think now. I believe I said them relegated in my prediction, but no, I don't think so. Moving on, Man City versus Southampton, 5-1 to Manchester City. I feel like Southampton will get a goal, but I feel like they're going to concede a load more goals as well. After they lost 9-0 home against Leicester City. I mean, they did get a red card, but with one red card, you don't concede 8 goals after it. Man City's last game, they won 3-0. They did that comfortably, even with 10 men. Watford versus Chelsea, 2-1 to Chelsea. I feel like Watford would give a bit of a fight because they are last, but I don't think Watford will just clinch a draw or anything out of this game because Chelsea they're just too good that they wouldn't let a defeat against one of the teams that aren't the greatest. Now moving on to the 3rd of November, Crystal Palace versus Leicester, 2-1 to Leicester. I feel like this might be a close game, but I feel like Leicester will have it in the bag. I mean, Crystal Palace got 2-2 draw against Arsenal. That was good. Crystal Palace are a very good team. They have a very wild attack, especially with Zaha, which I thought was going to go at the beginning of the season, but he wasn't. And Leicester, as you know, as I said a few moments ago in the video, they won 9-0 against Southampton. So I feel like because of their high scoring, what they've been doing this season, I feel like they're going to win it. Moving on to Everton versus Spurs, 2-1 to Spurs. I feel like they finally get a win after their quite terrible form. Everton, they lost 3-2 away against Brighton. So yeah, they were fighting against Brighton. They were away. VAR got involved to make them lose that game. But anyway, I feel like Spurs will finally get a win and start kicking off a bit. That is the end of the video. Hopefully you can like, subscribe, and always remember to turn on notifications to never miss any of my YouTube videos. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.